Welcome back, Interior Sports fans. Joe Cook here with your Thursday Sportscast. Signing important pieces of paper has been a part of world history for ages. The Magna Carta and the Declaration of Independence, for example. Well, today, the Hutchinson Wrestling Program made their own declaration. Now, he's not a football player or a basketball player, but he could probably take one of them down. Hutchinson's Sam Wilt signed a national letter of intent to wrestle for Itasca Community College, the Vikings, in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Wilt is the first ever Hutchinson wrestler to sign an NLI to wrestle post-high school. The Vikings have produced 52 All-Americans and had 2 wrestlers win state titles last season. Wilt had his best year as a senior with an 11-9 record in the 182-pound class. What's more amazing is that Wilt secured his NLI because he was persistent. He contacted Itasca's head coach Dan Lavelle during his junior year. He didn't hear back until the end of his senior year when he thought his wrestling career was over.
He called me one day and was like, "Hey man, do you want to come? I mean, we can get you set up." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, man. You know, we're getting better, and we want you to be part of it. I have everything to prove still, and I just want to, show that I can." That's kind of like the driving force for me wanting to do this.
But to see him, make those phone calls and send those emails, and to have him actually call, Coach Dan call us back and say, "Hey, we want you here, and we think you can be a part of the team." It gives me a great sense of pride for my son.
And it's huge for the program. Hasn't happened. This is our first athlete to do it, so we're hoping to have many more after this.
Now switching to high school baseball. That's right, baseball season is here. One local team will start their season this weekend. Here's more on the Lathrop Malamutes. They say the early bird gets the worm. The worm at the end of the year could be a state title for the Lathrop Malamutes. The early bird are the first games of the 2015 baseball season, which are this weekend in Sitka.
We're not used to playing this early, but it's going to be really good for us. Really, this whole trip is just about learning. We want to find out how this year's team needs to win games. How hard do we compete? How much energy do we play with? How focused are we? And those are the things that when those are constant, then we get to build on our weaknesses. But the foundation is always how do we play? How much energy do we play with?
The Sitka Wolves are the defending state champions. Lathrop is excited to take on the top team to start the year.
It's almost a blessing considering we don't have much time outside, and to be able to go down somewhere that's in the state of Alaska still and be able to play on a field for once and just get started right now it's really nice.
We're really excited that we play that kind of high quality team to start the year and kind of set the bar for the strengths that our team has and what we need to work on going forward.
Lathrop comes into this season as the defending MAC champions. They've won 3 straight conference titles but finished 4th at the state tournament. A veteran group will lead a high-powered offense. They are lacking in the pitching department, but they hope a committee approach along with their bats and fielding will make them competitive all season long.
It's going to help a lot that we have an experienced team. Most of our lineup has played in the last couple of state tournaments, so we're hoping to build off of that. The guys are as excited as they've ever been.
The Malamutes will have a 5-hour journey to Sitka before their doubleheader on Friday, which starts at 1:30. Saturday's doubleheader begins at 10 a.m. And staying with high school spring sports, the high school track season is gearing up as well. April is the opening month for track. The season begins for some interior teams in Anchorage on April 10th. That's next Friday. The season openers are the Big C Relays in the Dome and down in Anchorage. There will be a pair of mini meets on 2 Saturdays, April 18th and 25th. North Pole High School. The first full track meet of the season in the interior is May 1st and 2nd at Lathrop High School. Track and field athletes will have to get it in as much as they can this season. It's only a month long. The state track and field state championships will be at Diamond High School May 29th and 30th down in Anchorage. And that's a wrap for sports tonight. Mike Schultz is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.